bro. I mean, Greece will be a very, very easy conquer. I don't have any claims on it quite yet, but I will be able to get those next year. I mean, we could befriend Greece, but, you know, why would I want to do that? Get a machine. Maybe we want to send some troops with me to take over Corsica. And we can't get you into our alliance again until France is gone. Or France is fascist, I guess. That's also a possibility for us. You guys can be the Yellow Army. You're just going to garrison here for now because I really have no idea where to put you at this exact time. We have more military factories. Are we missing anything? Just support equipment. So yeah, we'll get a bit more of that going as well. And research slots. Go for the 1939 artillery piece. We're getting our medium tanks. It'll be really nice to get those guys going whenever we can. And how is construction looking? It's pretty good right now. We have so many beautiful modifiers for it. Yeah, just build more. Wherever you can build more, build more. Yeah, for right now, all of you are just going to be automatically assigned into yellow. And you will also automatically be assigned into yellow. Are you missing anything? Support equipment 30. Let's make you like 5. Your top priority. Your more priority gets support equipment to these guys than it is to get it to the actual infantry, I think. We have enough basic infantry for now that we should be kind of fine for a while. Okay, you're at 27. You're getting closer and closer. You're also guaranteed by a lot of people. I mean, even asking for all these other stuff doesn't actually do anything. Why even ally claims on Yugoslavia? I guess I could give them territory, but it makes no sense to give them territory if they're not in the faction yet. So I don't think we really... any of these other things we don't want right now. We're just going to go for 2 free military factories. And 35 days is a pretty good time to get that done. So, not too worried. I am a little bit worried that Turkey is probably put like their entire army on the border, but just don't worry about that. Because once we... Actually, do have some territory down here as well. In our weird, like, fake Greece thing that we got going on. I mean, you do like us a decent amount, I would say. We also have way more political power that we should be doing something with. So let's go for extended conscription. Follow that up with a... probably another guy here. Attrition minus 8%? No, I don't think he's very good. Bad weather penalty could be actually pretty useful. So you know what? Let's get a bad weather penalty guy in charge here. I don't think I've ever actually have hired one of them. I don't think I've actually even seen a bad weather modifier in Hearts of Iron 4 before. So you need a commander, but we only have... oh no, you're pretty good. I was going to say we only have garbage left, but that's not quite the case. Air innovations. Mare Nostrum for 6 naval dockyards. I'll take 6 naval dockyards. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think light tanks are fine for now. Let's double production on our aircraft. We do need some more steel. Do I have any subjects with it? No. We get more from the Germans. We get more rubber from the British. For now, of course, we're going to need... actually, there's someone who we could actually trade with once we are at war with England. So, rubber is going to be a concern in the future. I might actually want to research the fake rubber. We only have 13 of you guys, huh? We're trading a lot of it away, which is unfortunate. So maybe actually we do want to be building a handful of civilian factories in the country. How long will that take? It'll take you until the 24th. Like 2 months, and the more we get, of course. Yes, invite the faction. Thank you, Romania, for realizing the best faction on Earth. We're doing pretty well, I would say. I feel like this is a pretty good faction we got set up here. Not Hungary so much. They want to join the Axis. Right? Like, invite the faction. You want to say no. Because you have reason to be hostile towards us. It's a bit of a shame that we're kind of competing with the Germans here. Because I would rather much rather just kind of... How about like a non-aggression pact with you? Is there anything I can actually do to boost you up by 8 points? You don't like me. That doesn't do anything. You know what? Improve relations with you a little bit. And see if maybe, just maybe... Well, I mean, you've already finished the event to join the Axis. So we'll see if you actually end up joining it or not. Because if you don't join it, I am more than willing to allow you in. I just like Germany maybe said no. I don't know why Germany would ever say no to that. But now that you've annexed the Sudetenland, you'll probably invade you guys very, very soon. And hey, Hungary, if you join my faction, I will give you some territory. No problem about that. I'll give you some stuff. Let's also go for close air support. Because actually, like a 15% modifier, it seems like a lot. Looking pretty good here. Better artillery pieces, which we can easily replace. No problem. When is the next, 4 more days, so next rival's unlocked as well. So that's quite nice for us. Who are a little bit expensive. We have a bonus to you, so let's go for that one. And then follow that up with a... say a maintenance company. Put those in our tank divisions. That could be useful. Now that you're done, let's also research a... how about like a recon company? I think that seems okay. So let's make better rifles, upgrade all that. It's going to be very, very expensive. But if it takes... actually, if it's taking steel away from our navy, I'm not too concerned. Yeah, I'll do something like that. That seems good. Terrible Austria, thanks. Austria doesn't even exist anymore. Let's get our artillery upgrades as well. You have -5 reasons to join. What if I guarantee your independence? One more is a little bit more. We're trying the best that we can. If you eventually join up with the Germans, I'll be extremely disappointed. But again, what can you do? The answer is not too much. So of course we're not going to attack the French until they're at war with Germany. Like, why would we want to focus? I mean, I guess we could actually declare war in France, like galaxy brain this. We declare war in France. France moves all their troops down towards the south, and then Germany invades war on the French, and then they just march easily into the territory. That could work. It's a little bit kind of like backwards, but I think it could get what we need done. Also, you guys, I'm going to duplicate, replace these with medium tanks instead. There we go. So I got medium tank 1. Put 5 of you guys here. Only 1 on this for now. 1 on you for now. Yes, I know we're missing medium tanks. So I'm going to build some medium tanks. And I'm also going to take that away from the light tanks that we're building. Do need some tungsten. Got any subjects with it? No, so I guess we'll get it from the Portuguese. Missing a little bit of steel, but is that mostly for the Navy? It is. I don't care. Navy doesn't matter so much, I think. I mean, I'm not saying that it's useless. I'm just saying I think there's better uses of our time and energy than that. You're almost done. That's actually, like, really, really good. Like, every national focus of vanilla seems like they're better than... They're probably like Kaiserreich, right? So, the individual focus seem to be, like, significantly better. So I guess that's nice. Upgrade anti-air. We're not building any anti-air units. Probably a mistake. I guess I don't really want to go with any of you. Can I just get, like, a generic upgrade for this guy? I can So we're going to do that. Also, like, my entire navy, I didn't even think about this. I just want my entire navy just to be in, like, Rome for now. Just so I know where they all are. Combine you into one massive death fleet for now. We could probably use them for some naval invasions into southern France in the future, which I'm sure we're going to need to do. Or are there actually some naval bases? We have one here. France, you have like one naval base. Yeah, how do you have like no naval base in your entire goddamn country? They figured out how to have nobody navally invade you. It just don't have a port. And I guess that works. Actually, I never even thought about that. I guess that would actually be very effective. So it's December right now. We don't want to get this quite yet. We want to get this probably once France is at war with the Germans. Or very, very close to being at war with the Germans. Like maybe, so many land option boost. Maybe, well, they start war starts in September, or it should start around September. So maybe getting like June this year makes a decent amount of sense for what we're wanting to do. We know Germany's going to invade the rest of Czechoslovakia soon. You're at 30. You don't like me. You have less reasons to like me now. I don't know what I've done to make you upset. Ask for docking rights. I don't know how that makes any sense. Are you just less threatened by us? You are less threatened. So you know what? Let me try this. I don't know if this will make any difference. What if I just say, hey, I'm going to invade you? Does that make any difference to their threat? The answer seems like it's no. They're no more threatened by us having troops on the border than they otherwise would. Okay, so that's good to know. Germany's claim Amel. You have reasons to ally with us. You're likely to accept fascist pressure plus 85. You like us. World tension's pretty high. I mean, if world tension was higher, you would say yes, but I feel like they're more likely to say yes to the Germans than us. Hey, look, Hungary, look at all these troops that I am deploying. All these kind of shitty light tanks. We got them. Better be worried about that. Like, it's a lot of guys. Research speed, we don't care about. Also don't care about the Navy too much. I guess we'll just get the tank designer. 1.23 million men in reserves. I think that's pretty good for us. Yeah, well, why not get like 2 levels of that? I think that seems okay. Just don't know what I could do to actually make you more likely to want to give up. Definitely, again, we don't want to befriend Greece. If I give you claims, I feel like that just makes you less likely to want to join my faction because it's going to give you more reasons to want to hate me. Like, we don't want to do that. We'll get the highways, I guess. Highways are fun. This is considered 2 different front lines. Don't know why that is the case, but that's fine. How long does this last for? It lasts until June 25th. Like, what's changing here? Because it's not pressure. It's not opinion, because opinion's already maxed out. Okay, so 24 is now filled up. For 96 divisions. Which I think is pretty good. By the way, how is resistance looking? I haven't even, like, checked. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Those are completely acceptable numbers, so I'm not even worried about that. You got some research slots available, though. So, we got a bonus recon company. Let's get those guys going. You're already researching. You're already researching. No boost to you, unfortunately. And we'll go get you. I think we have enough time to make this work. And with all of our boost to land doctrines. Probably leg infantry. You always have more leg infantry than anything else, so I think this is still a good metric for us to use. Actually, we don't even need to justify a war against France. Like, we don't actually need to do either of these two. Is this bypass if we're... Yeah, bypass if we've already killed the British. Like, we don't need this. We don't need that, because as soon as we declare war... Actually... Because once we declare war in Turkey, it will go to war with the French anyways. So I guess we have you here. You're going to steamroll your way to Istanbul. Get you guys all to there. Delete this and this. And you guys. Put you under Italo Bablo. You can be the Purple Army and you will be, let's say, like the Northern Front. And your job is to push your way up towards here. And anybody else who wants to deploy is going to deploy onto Purple. Just so you know. Don't bother me with this whole, no, we don't know where these troops are. Or where they should be. 170 days for you. Partition of Yugoslavia doesn't make any sense because, you know, Yugoslavia doesn't exist. This is always false. So I'm not too sure how you'd ever get Poland to, Oh, you guys already killed Czechoslovakia. Okay. You guys are doing pretty well. You have given some territory to the Hungarians. So we'll see if Hungary eventually joins up with the Germans. Actually, we might actually end up going to war with Germany because Hungary might declare like territory in Romania, and I don't know how that's necessarily going to work out, unfortunately. But we'll see. We can't do you because we don't control Tripoli because I gave it to the little puppet state. That's unfortunate. Let's go with air innovations. I think that seems okay. And we're already almost done our focus tree in May of 1939, which is pretty impressive. How do you guys feel? You feel pretty confident with your plan. Don't care about any of this stuff right now. I don't want you. We want to save that up for better artillery pieces. We're going to go for the 1941. Or, yeah, tanks. I know it's a little bit strange, but I think that kind of just is what I want the most. Get our units to focus here. I want you to push you like this 1-3 stack. And make your way to the capital. Actually, it's not the capital. The capital is in Ankara, but just don't worry about that so much. Wait, by the way, can you do the Vienna Award? You can. But, I don't know how that works because we are in a faction. So I'm a little bit worried that it might lead to Germany declaring war on us and we are just with no troops on the border. Which would be a sad, sad fate for sure. What are you like? Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. So we know, Germany, we know you are planning to invade Danzig. I mean, you can do it right now. I don't think there's anything stopping you. Assuming they've done research Eastern claims. Which, do they have claims on all this territory? They do. So as far as I know, there's nothing stopping them from just declaring war on Poland now. The French have banned the communist. But Poland and Germany, to a lesser extent, or probably to more of an extent, are you going to kill Poland? I'm ready to go to war with not really Poland. I don't have much of an issue with them, but I'm ready to invade France. And by that I mean I'm mostly ready. I'm ready to invade Turkey. But it'd make my life a lot easier if you were to invade France before I did that. We'd also be at war with... Because once we push through here, we gotta push our way through Syria and then push our way through here. Iraq... You have no reason to join me, unfortunately. We also have to push our way through Egypt. Libya... You guys have any troops down here? Use our manpower. Not really. You're going to use our equipment, but that's okay. We'll train these guys up. We have a lot of infantry equipment. They have so much, I'm actually fine deploying a full 24 stack. Just one. You're going to be garbage, but you're really only down there to make sure that these two front lines against Tunisia and Egypt are not completely undefended. Because Egypt, 5 to 17 divisions, which really is not a ton. The British and the French, will they be able to hold onto territory in the Middle East? I don't know, because there's also Djibouti. I have no idea how the hell you even get to Djibouti. Also, the British also do not own the Suez, but that's okay. I don't know how you even get to Djibouti without invading Iraq in this mod. It might not even be possible. Let's keep researching you. We actually have like 5 research slots, which I think is pretty good for us. Another 201. Aircraft designer? Yeah, better fighters, I think, seems like in... Okay. Oh, okay, so you guys are now invading. France actually never joined the Allies. They have now joined the Allies. Poland has joined the Allies. Not a huge surprise. That actually will mean that Romania will invade through the south. But it also means that I want to declare war against Turkey. I know we're going to be at war with these guys. We're not going to be at war with Romania because they're in our faction, obviously. But Yellow, it is your time to shine. Of course, you have joined the war. Call in all of my puppets and my allies. Bulgaria has joined the war. The French have already invaded down in the Corsica, which is a little bit upsetting, but what can you do? Oh, and you've actually deployed. Fantastic. Do I even have a commander? I don't. We'll put a field marshal in charge here. Hire a new commander. Put you in charge. I guess you're actually going to send you straight to... Not that front line. That front line looks way more dangerous. We're going to send you straight to here. And do I have any more units I can deploy on that front? You are here. Your job is to push your way into this area as fast as you possibly can. So you're just going to attack right away. And your only job is, hey, join up with those guys. I think that seems reasonable enough. Turkey's joined the UK. Romania's joined the war, which means they're also going to be at war with the Polish. So if you want to move troops into the south, I think that seems completely acceptable. And also my Air Force. Let's just keep everybody in this region for now. You guys will also fly up. 500 planes here. Combine whoever we can. Fly your way to there. I think that seems okay. We're not at war with Egypt quite yet, but I'm sure we will be soon. The French are already moving troops through the territory. You can kind of see that here. Actually, you know what? Have a fallback line there. Move units back slightly. Thank you, Slovakia. Do you want to join my faction? They don't want to be drawn into the war. I guess that makes sense. Kind of. Because they're cowards. We will go down to speed 4 just because this mod actually runs so fast that I think speed 5 for a major war is just a little bit too much. Now you're at war with most of Europe. Yeah, no, this actually is looking completely okay. I'm shame that you guys are actually moving through our territory, but you know what can you do about that? Can I actually get your... You don't have any manpower. Oh, you have no manpower whatsoever, huh? Well, my plan of training a lot of troops down in Libya apparently is just a failure because we can't effectively do anything. What if I just want to invade you? 25 days? Yeah, I think this is going to be a good time for us to just invade Greece as well. While we're in the neighborhood, right? Might as well get that done. You move your way over to here. Poland's already pretty close to dead. Unsurprisingly, we did lose our territory down in the south, but that's okay. And right now, like, we can't push our way through here. They can't push their way through us. So we've got a little bit of a stalemate border. But that is A-okay. Thank you, Romania, for being a great help in this war. Yeah, deploy all of our troops where they need to be. You're moving down here. You're already gone. Okay.